Robert Mitchum was a man whose life embodied toughness, authenticity, and understated charisma. Born Robert Charles Durham Mitchum on August 6, 1917, in Bridgeport, Connecticut, he grew up facing adversity from an early age, which shaped his resilient, self-reliant personality. Rising from hardship to become one of Hollywood's most iconic actors, Mitchum became renowned for his quiet intensity, rugged charm, and commanding screen presence. Unlike many stars, he remained grounded, unafraid to speak candidly about his opinions and experiences in the entertainment industry. While he admired authenticity in colleagues, Mitchum also had little tolerance for arrogance or pretension, particularly in fellow actors. His life combined grit, artistic talent, and unflinching honesty, producing a career that left an enduring impact on cinema. Off-screen, his loyalty, understated humor, and pragmatic worldview made him as respected as he was formidable. Early life and childhood hardships. Mitchum's early years were marked by loss and instability. His father, a railroad worker, died in an accident when Robert was just 2 years old, leaving his mother to raise 3 children during the harsh years of the Great Depression. These circumstances forced Mitchum to adapt quickly to adversity and develop self-reliance. As a teenager, he became restless, traveling across the United States by freight train and taking odd jobs such as ditch digging, boxing, and even working on a chain gang in Georgia after being arrested for vagrancy. These experiences shaped his toughness, resourcefulness, and sense of independence, qualities that would later define his screen persona. Beneath his rough exterior, Mitchum had an introspective side, dabbling in poetry and ghostwriting, revealing a reflective mind capable of seeing deeper truths in human nature, which later informed his nuanced portrayals of morally complex characters. The road to Hollywood. Mitchum's path to acting was unconventional and largely accidental. He began taking small roles in westerns and low-budget films in the early 1940s while supporting his young family. His natural charisma, magnetic screen presence, and effortless cool quickly attracted attention. By 1945, he earned his first significant breakthrough in the story of G.I. Joe, which garnered him an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. This early recognition established Mitchum as a rising talent in Hollywood, setting the stage for a career that would span multiple genres. Even in minor roles, his presence stood out, conveying authenticity and depth. Unlike actors who relied on flashy techniques, Mitchum's approach was subtle, drawing audiences in with minimalism and quiet intensity, laying the groundwork for his enduring reputation as a master of understated yet compelling performances. Defining the film noir era, Mitchum became synonymous with film noir in the late 1940s and 1950s, starring in classics such as Out of the Past, Crossfire, and The Big Steal. His deep voice, half-lidded eyes, and unhurried manner defined the archetypal noir hero, world-weary, morally complex, and effortlessly cool under pressure. Mitchum's performances conveyed inner turmoil, charm, and menace without resorting to melodrama. He often played flawed men, torn between good and evil, capturing the psychological realism that made noir compelling. Audiences connected with his authenticity, and critics admired his ability to make each character believable and human. His command of understatement and quiet tension distinguished him from more theatrical contemporaries, making his portrayals timeless. Mitchum's film noir work not only cemented his legacy, but also influenced generations of actors and filmmakers, demonstrating the power of subtlety and emotional truth in cinematic storytelling. Versatility across genres. Although Mitchum excelled in noir, his talent extended far beyond a single genre. He performed in war films, westerns, thrillers, and romantic dramas, showcasing his versatility In The Night of the Hunter, 1955, he delivered a haunting, chilling performance as the murderous Reverend Harry Powell, cementing his reputation as a master of psychological menace. His portrayals in Heaven Knows, Mr. Allison, The Sundowners, and Cape Fear demonstrated a seamless ability to switch between heroic and villainous roles, captivating audiences with intensity and subtlety. Mitchum's method relied on instinct minimalism and trust in the truth of the moment rather than theatrical excess. This approach made him both unpredictable and believable, ensuring his performances resonated with authenticity. By refusing to conform to Hollywood's stereotypical star molds, he established a distinctive style that emphasized character depth over spectacle, making him a perennial favorite among directors, co-stars, and audiences alike. Love and family life. Off-screen, Mitchum's life was anchored by his enduring relationship with Dorothy Spence, whom he met in 1933 as teenagers in Delaware. Their youthful romance endured separation, poverty, and Mitchum's early restless adventures across the country. They married in a modest kitchen ceremony on March 16, 1940, demonstrating commitment over glamour. Together, they raised 3 children, James, Christopher, and Patrine, each carrying forward elements of Mitchum's legacy. Despite Hollywood's turbulence and the pressures of fame, Dorothy remained a stabilizing force in Mitchum's life. Their enduring marriage of 57 years exemplified mutual support, loyalty, and patience, qualities that contrasted sharply with the often chaotic relationships of other stars. Mitchum valued family deeply, seeing love and stability as essential to grounding his restless spirit, providing a personal anchor amidst the volatility of Hollywood's demanding environment. Hollywood reputation and professional ethos. Mitchum's reputation in Hollywood reflected his authenticity and integrity. He approached acting with minimalism, instinct, and deep respect for both colleagues and crew members. Unlike many actors who sought attention or flattery, Mitchum valued authenticity above ego, fairness above self-promotion. This professional ethos made him dependable and respected on set. Even as he achieved fame, he remained approachable and unpretentious, refusing to let Hollywood glamour define him. His ability to maintain professionalism while navigating complex roles and collaborations set him apart. Mitchum understood that true artistry relied on respect for the craft, the collaborators, and the story itself. This grounded approach allowed him to thrive for decades, maintaining relevance across generations of filmmakers and audiences while remaining true to his unfiltered, self-reliant identity. Candid opinions and Hollywood feuds. Mitchum was rarely provoked, but one actor consistently drew his ire: George Peppard. While Mitchum generally tolerated colleagues and tolerated eccentricities, Peppard's arrogance and disregard for older actors tested his patience. Mitchum viewed Peppard as an artificial, performative star lacking genuine depth. He criticized Peppard's vanity, obsession with appearances, and disrespect for crew members. Their mutual dislike stemmed not from a single incident, but from accumulated tensions over ego, attitude, and approach to acting. Mitchum valued instinct, truth, and understated skill, contrasting sharply with Peppard's theatricality and self-promotion. He often remarked that Peppard's behavior toward veterans of the industry revealed his character more than his talent. Mitchum's disdain was philosophical as much as personal, a clash between authenticity and pretense. While he rarely expressed malice, he made clear that he could not abide duplicity, arrogance, or cruelty in a profession that demanded collaboration, respect, and honesty. Legacy and enduring influence. Mitchum's career, spanning more than half a century, left a profound impact on cinema. His mastery of understated, psychologically nuanced performances influenced generations of actors and directors. He demonstrated that authenticity, minimalism, and emotional truth could captivate audiences more effectively than flashy theatrics. His personal life, anchored by Dorothy and family, reflected a commitment to loyalty, integrity, and enduring love. Even as he spoke candidly about colleagues he disliked, his principles were consistent: respect, professionalism and honesty above all. Mitchum's ability to balance charm, menace and vulnerability across genres ensured that he remained relevant and revered throughout his life. His disdain for certain personalities like George Peppard reinforced his uncompromising standards and unfiltered approach, adding a human, relatable dimension to a man often seen as untouchable on screen. Final years and passing in his later years, Mitchum continued to act in films and television, earning acclaim for roles in Ryan's Daughter, Farewell, My Lovely, and The Friends of Eddie Coyle, as well as miniseries like The Winds of War and Remembrance. His quiet intensity and professional dedication remained undiminished, earning him respect across generations. A lifelong heavy smoker, Mitchum faced health challenges in his later decades, but maintained his characteristic wit and grounded personality. On July 1st, 1997, he passed away peacefully at his home in Santa Barbara, California, at the age of 79, leaving behind a legacy of authenticity, resilience, and uncompromising artistic integrity. His life, both on and off screen, remains a benchmark for actors who aspire to balance craft, personal values, and honesty in the often superficial world of Hollywood.